So they're still playing. Let's see. Let me see.
Okay, stream's
think
back.
we're
Stream's back.
Cool.
All right.
Welcome back,
so,
everyone. We are back here. We do have the Bandy pick again. So I think he's just gonna go with whatever stage he can get, and he would rather have big stages for D and small stages for Para.
Yeah. But like we saw this stage, you know, already in this specific matchup, and I gotta say I'm interested to see how differently it would go on a smaller stage.
Yeah.
Considering
Also, I think
it
the pick
definitely
here
didn't go very well.
from Justin's very interesting. That he would go back here, probably assuming that he's gonna get the D instead of the Para.
Yeah.
Which is very strange to me because I think he's, you know, as we talked about, he's certainly more comfortable against Parasol than he is
Absolutely.
against D. But at the same time, another thing is, me and Kirby Fan play very differently.
That's
it may
true.
be throwing him off a little as well, because Kirby Fan spends a lot of his time on the ground, more so than me. I like to float in the air a lot and, you know, move back and forth above people, and he likes to sort of be on the ground or close to it to threaten dash attack whenever he can.
Oh my god.
As the damage comes in here.
Damage is coming in,
Welcome to my
and it's
life,
coming
everybody.
in really, really
Y'all
big.
can see it now.
Okay, coming in with the J2B. Oh my god, the block pressure with just raw 2Bs. He doesn't even need dashes. And there's the dash into the turnaround to close out the game. So incredible.
You will run up and shine your shield over and over again and just sort of go with it. Like, it is not technically safe if he's in front of you, but since there's no buffering in this game, the timing to punish it is extremely tight. And I don't know if D can do anything beyond grab. So
I don't think so, because like we said before, that's just one of the biggest things that is lacking
Yeah.
from Bandana D. Is
The
just
only-
there's no good like burst options
Yeah.
for this character.
because I know with Para, the only thing I can do is command grab, or I can 2B if I'm like frame perfect. So it's somewhere in the -8 to -10 range on shield, I believe. But with no buffering and not great frame data across the board, that's pretty hard to punish in this game.
Absolutely.
So I think if you're within 2B range with Para, you can punish it. That's frame 8. I do not know if D has a button that can punish it if you're out of grab range. I don't think so.
I gotta say I don't think so either, and that's
I think the best hope would be to quickly jump and dive down with the jump 2B,
mhm.
because then you'll catch him.
You might be able to catch him. Absolutely.
Kirby Fan, I do remember when you said Para 5 was frame 5. I wish it was. That would make our lives a lot easier.
See, this is
Maybe we
what's
both get 5th tonight instead of 7th.
this is what's interesting with like Bandana Waddle Dee. You know, there's always such a point of contention when people are talking about character viability. With you know, Bandana D, people are like, oh no, he's mid tier. Oh no, he's got hidden potential. I think he's a high tier. But it's like you can't argue with the fact that God, his frame data is just really
It's not
bad.
good.
It's really bad.
It's not good, and he's got the idea is that he has big enough moves to make up for it, and whether that is true or not is debatable.
It
I
definitely
don't think the
makes
character's
up for
awful,
it.
because I don't think anyone's in this game is awful except Dedede.
Except Dedede, and
but-
well, I think Sword's kind of bad too.
Sword's
but-
pretty bad. I think Sword's probably the clear second worst in my opinion, but I think Dedede is like far and away the worst character. As I say that, I dropped a game to 1 today, but then I took like 20 damage the rest of the set, so.
I agree. I agree with your.
I think
your
Dedede
statement.
is the only truly awful character, and then Sword is just like, more than anything, it's just like, why aren't you playing MK? That's
Yeah.
how I see it.
See, I've been on this, you know, Dedede is garbage train for so long until
Yeah.
I played against the Japanese Dedede. I don't know I don't know how to say his tag.
Nice.
Yeah, he's one of the better players in Japan.
That's cool.
He plays Staff and Dedede,
Huh.
and I gotta say,
I think Staff is like okay, but not particularly good. And
I've
Dedede
been
is
thinking Staff.
unfortunate.
Like Staff, in my opinion, is like pretty bad. Okay, like not
Yeah,
that great.
I think by this
And
game's
then-
standards, he's pretty bad.
And then Dedede just utter garbage, right? And
Yeah.
playing against that Japanese player, I was like really just contemplating my life choices because I was having
Yeah, I
a
feel
really
that.
it was scary. He was so good. I
Yeah, I
kept
got hit
getting.
by a DDD like jump dash attack, ground dash attack into something else in the corner earlier today. It took
Yeah.
like 75 from one
Yeah,
combo. I was
dude.
like, oh,
You get hit
oh,
with
okay. I have to
the
like
jump.
really not mess up in this matchup.
Exactly, but if you, as long as you don't mess up, then
But
DDD
then I
can't
picked
do
bomb, and
anything.
it was like, wow, you don't exist.
Yeah,
Like-
exactly. All right, well, getting back to the set, we're getting
All right, we're on
underway here.
Bubbly. So the counter pick from Kirby Fan is to go to Bubbly, and Justin, obviously same with the water. I wonder if he switched to banning Destined, or if Kirby Fan decided he just wanted to have platforms again.
That's an interesting observation, and I wish we knew, but right now we're definitely seeing Kirby Fan is content to just try to play keep away with these spears, but the thing is, it's like the arc of the spears is very telegraphed, and you know, I feel like it's pretty hard, honestly, to hit them in general, even if it's like you're going for a punish or you're trying to zone somebody out.
Oh, for
Spears
sure.
not
They're
the
very
best
big
coverage.
hitboxes.
They're very
They
thin
hit, like, a very
hitboxes.
specific area of the screen.
Yeah. They're useful for anti-airs and for hitting at specific like ground distances and not much else.
Also here we see another problem with this matchup that I thought would happen, and I was correct, is that water just gets close to you before you can really do much. You see the RTC, the run turnaround there, before D's hitboxes can come out. And it's so hard for DDD, or for Bandana D rather, to keep you away for long enough in this matchup because water is just so fast.
Yeah.
Water being faster than the other Kirby's and having such good approach options is so scary.
Absolutely.
And we see Kirby
Okay.
Fan trying to keep this close, but it is 93-3 right now.
Yeah, he has to
hit
play
will
this
kill.
quite literally perfectly from here on
Yeah.
out.
And
If
even
you want
his
to have a
dash
chance.
hitbox will come out
Good!
too. Throw him into the corner though.
I like
What
he
if he could
canceled
combo
the
on
rapid, the rapid stab
was really
into
good,
the
yeah.
grab. Really good call out
Oh,
there,
yep,
but
that's it.
oh, that was the mix-up. Just let go of the
He
geyser
stops
and
the geyser and does it again.
do it again and hope that you drop your block. That was a really convincing performance from Justinian in that set.
Yeah, so Justin takes the win, gets his revenge on Kirby Fan from almost 2 months ago.
Yeah.
I don't think too much of
Gotta
a
see.
surprise. I mean, Kirby Fan's had some good results recently, but Justin has solidified himself as a top player for a while now.
For sure, for sure.
And we are now going to